This is the plaintiff, Zachary Collins. He says he rented a room in the defendant's apartment, and after 2 weeks of living there, he discovered the place was infested with bed bugs. An exterminator came 4 times. They couldn't get them eradicated from the room, and he was forced to move out because it was downright disgusting. The defendant now owes him money for his security and return of rent, totaling $2,750, the amount he's suing for today. This is the defendant, William. He says he has no idea where the bedbugs came from because no one had ever complained to him before about there being any. For all he knows, the plaintiff could have brought them in himself. Being a good landlord, however, he found the best bedbug guy in all of New York. He got rid of them. And then the plaintiff told him he was moving out. This guy isn't owed any money. In fact, he's the one who's owed additional rent. He's accused of creating an itchy situation. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $1,541 for unpaid rent and cleaning costs.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff rented a room for the defendant 2 weeks in, found out the place was infested with bed bugs, but the defendant thinks the bed bug culprit may be the plaintiff. It's the case of the bed bugs and you both fight.
Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Zachary Collins, you're suing William, your former landlord, for $2,750 in security deposit, rent you want returned, and because of your living conditions. You have a counterclaim against him for $1,541 in damages that you say you have incurred as a result of his tenancy. Let's hear from you first.
Well, Your Honor, I moved into this apartment in August of 2017.
And the apartment was where?
In Bed-Stuy, Your Honor.
In Brooklyn?
Yes, Brooklyn.
Okay.
I moved in on the 1st. So the first instance in which I reported the bed bugs, I believe it was the 13th of August. I actually saw a bed bug, and the first one I found was in my backpack. And after that, I started seeing them all over the place. They were crawling on the walls. I saw them like in my bed sheets.
What kind of place were you renting?
It was a single room in a 4-room apartment.
Okay. And were the others complaining?
At the time, no, but later another roommate did have an infestation in his room as well.
Okay, so was the infestation only in your room?
Initially, yes.
Okay.
For most of the month of, well, the entire month of August, I was living on a blowout bed. All my stuff was in bags. I had to throw away a lot of stuff. An exterminator came the first time and sprayed the room. Within 6 days, there were bugs crawling all over the place again, so the exterminator had to come again and spray again.
Where do you work?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I'm a mason. I work at various job sites. We work on historic buildings.
Okay. When did the exterminator come the first time? Do you know?
August 17th.
Okay. And then the second time?
August 26th.
And then what? So how did it go after August 26th? I'm itching just talking about this. I can't stand it. Okay,
I know,
go ahead.
It does that to you.
Right. Okay. So what happened after 2 weeks?
So after 2 weeks, I hadn't noticed any more bugs.
So I thought we licked it.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
So when did you notice them again?
Well, I didn't notice them again in my room, but then there was another infestation in my roommate's room, which means that we all had to put our stuff back in bags, clean all our clothing
When you had the
again.
infestation in your room, did other people put their stuff in bags?
Yeah, everybody did.
So when your roommate had the infestation was what month?
That was in early November it began, I believe.
Okay, so from end of August till early November, things are okay. And what occurs?
There was a third visit from the exterminator.
Was it a different exterminator this time?
It was the same exterminator as the first
All
2
three
times.
times?
All 3 times that I was there and there was an exterminator. It was the same company.
Okay. When did you decide that you wanted to move out?
I decided, I believe, on the 24th of November I started looking.
So did you move out in December?
I moved out before December 1st, yes.
All right. Well, and
on the 30th of November.
When did you inform William that you wanted to move out?
The 24th of November.
Okay, so then you move, and you have a lease with him, correct?
Yes.
A written lease?
Yes.
May I see it? All right, so William, why was it so difficult to get a handle on the bed bug situation?
Well, a exterminator was hired. I am not the person who hires the exterminator. That would be the landlord. I am the primary tenant on this lease.
Do you live there?
I'm not the landlord.
Do you live there?
I'm not currently staying there.
You have authority to sublease?
Yes, I do.
But what was the problem? Do you think there was a problem with the exterminator? Do you think it's just that kind of thing? What was it?
Well, I would, to begin, that the landlord doesn't start with hiring, in my opinion, the best company. He did hire a company as he is supposed to. The landlord is supposed to remove the insects or the infestation from the building. He did that in August. As you can see, it came back.
In November.
In November. So I, of course, argued to him, obviously this exterminator is not very good. Could you get another one, a different one, a better one? Then the next extermination happened on December, I believe, 4th.
Okay.
And I have the receipts for that.
So the 3 times, the 2 in August and the 1 in November were the same company.
Yes.
Then in December, after he left, in December, the good company comes, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Has there been any other problems since that company came?
No.
All right, so he wants out of a lease that he signed because it's infested with bed bugs. Because when we say, well, we hired the best guy last, that's fine, but, you know, from August to November, there wasn't a problem, so I don't know how much we can fault the first exterminator. In any event, you're suing for the security deposit back.
Yes.
You want rent returned in January. Did you pay for December?
Yes.
When did you pay December rent?
In my initial payment.
How would that be December rent? You paid first, last, and security.
Yes.
Right. So first would be August. Security is separate. And then last would be the last legitimate month. Either you want it to be November and he wants it to be January.
So if you rent in a place, there are bed bugs, do you have to give the landlord a chance to eradicate, or can you move out immediately?
You move out immediately and, take him to court.
You have to give the landlord a chance?
You probably have to give him a chance, but I would move out immediately anyway.
No matter what?
No matter what.
Got your point? Going inside the courtroom.
He paid November, right?
He paid November.
Okay. Was there any damage to the place?
It's very dirty in the room. The walls have been repainted white. I took pictures of like smudge marks on the walls. I can show you the pictures of this.
So you are claiming $435 for furniture removal and $156 in damages for cleaning the bedroom walls.
Yeah.
Show me, please. These are the bedroom walls that you're talking about, these marks on the wall.
Yeah, if you zoom in, you can see it. There's also...
I see it.
Okay.
How did it get so dirty? That's so dirty. How did it get that dirty?
It was like that when I moved in.
What spilled here on that wood floor?
Looks like a glass.
Yeah, it does. Did you put a glass on the floor?
Probably. Yeah.
Probably. Okay. What's that?
That is it's a bike rack for.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Why
a
would you leave it
sedan.
behind? You forget it?
I forgot it.
It's like costs money.
I know.
Don't you want it? Yeah. All right. So where is this $435 for furniture removal? Where's the evidence of that? Okay. I see a desk chair. Is this something, according to you, he brought in?
Yes.
Okay. Are those your shelves?
Yeah, but I left them because my roommate, who also wound up leaving, said that he would use them.
Well, he didn't take them out of your room, did he? And he left them behind. That's the problem when that kind of thing happens.
Yeah.
And then why the desk chair? It's a perfectly fine desk chair.
Before I bought the chair, if you sit in a while, it starts to hurt your butt.
Okay. Well, why don't you take it with your butt elsewhere, like a donation facility, instead of leaving it behind?
Your Honor, if I can add.
No. So you want rent for January, even though you know there's a tremendous bed bug problem. You want furniture removal for a chair and a lovely shelving that we both know you're not going to move. We both know you're going to leave that there for the next person.
May I
And the cleaning of the bedroom walls. Show me the quote for the cleaning of the bedroom walls. Where? Did you actually pay somebody to clean it?
No, this would happen tomorrow. So it's $130 some odd dollars for one cleaner, and I added a $20% tip.
Seriously?
What should I clean up after him?
Yeah, maybe, and then charge for that, or just hire somebody for the work of wiping the walls.
I mean, this is also in New York City. You talk about the moving costs. Like, they don't send a truck to come pick up stuff for $50.
I got a better idea, because really what you want is this stuff out. I'm gonna make them go take it out. How's that? You really want that out, or you want to keep it?
It's not affecting me.
What do you want? Would you like to get rid of this and the chair? I'll make him go pick that up.
All right, you're fine. It's fine. No, he doesn't need to do that. We can
'cause
put it
it's
on the
kinda
street
nice.
if we don't want it.
All right. Okay. I'm going to allow you to keep $100 of the security deposit for the wiping of the walls. Okay. You have cross claims, and here is going to be the net result of your cross claims. $1,000 for the I believe you're entitled to the security deposit except for what I'm going to allow him to deduct for the cleaning. I believe that enough is enough and that you're entitled to say, I don't want to live in bags for $950 a month. And I believe that you're entitled to the last month's rent back too, okay? So that's $1,800. On your counterclaim, I don't believe that, you know, as we've discussed, that that's an accurate figure for furniture removal. I've ruled against you on the rent. I do believe that those walls need some cleaning, and I'm allowing you to deduct from the security deposit $100 for the cleaning. So that will resolve both of your claims against each other, net judgment in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $1,800. That's my judgment. Good luck, folks.
So as you have heard, the plaintiff gets $1,800 back, not $2,700 that he was seeking. You get $100 to wash the walls, and that's it. And they've worked it out, okay? Let me ask you, are you sure that there are no more bed bugs in that room?
Well, we do have a very high-priced exterminator come in, so who guarantees their work? They have a 97% success rate, so I believe they're probably taken care of.
I mean, that's a terrible issue to have spread around in an apartment building, right? It's really tough. They're hard to get rid of.
Yes, of course.
Well, the issue is you're hopefully not there now because you're subletting the room, right?
Oh, yes,
Okay,
yes.
good. All right, well, thank you very much.
All right.
Go get those walls washed. Let's hope that does it. Mr. Collins, I'm really interested to know what it's like to live in a room like that when there are bed bugs. How do you handle that?
It's unpleasant.
What do you do? How do you get to go to sleep at night? What do you do?
I would do deep breathing exercises.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Just that and hope, did you look for them? Did you scour the sheets before you get into bed?
Oh God, no, that just makes it worse.
Really?
You think they're crawling all over you, so
Yeah.
the best thing to do is just try and go to your happy place.
Go to your happy place. I don't know how you do that in a situation like that. Oh, good luck to you, okay?
Thanks very much,
That
sir.
sounds like a terrible situation to have to deal with. Okay, thank you very much. I don't know. I don't like bed bugs. Do you, Harvey?
No, Doug, I love bed bugs. I eat bed bugs. Look, there's a warranty of habitability, which basically means that you have a right, whether it's in the contract or not, you have a right to an apartment or a room that is healthy and safe. And if it's not, you have a right to get out if it's really extreme. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.